there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love and marriage, Huntsville. You guys know why you're here today. I'm reacting to an extended clip that dropped. As you guys know, I had mentioned in the preview last week that this upcoming episode for tomorrow's Love and Marriage Huntsville season 7, 8, 9 episode 7, that there's going to be a scene with Marceau and Tisha in which he is trying to hold her accountable basically for her behavior at Nell's birthday party, where Tisha turned up, she's insulting the birthday, guest of honor that invited her to the party, calling everybody feisty, saying she wasn't even going to really attend, throwing shade at Nell's quote-unquote mentorship skills and all of these things. And so basically, Marceau is telling Tisha privately, like in their home, that, hey, there needs to be some accountability here. And immediately Tisha is doing the Candace from Real Housewives of Potomac, the triangle tear, you guys, with the tissue. And I was like, wait a second, like, what are we crying about? Like, he's not even yelling at you. And so, basically said that Tisha's default is to be in defensive mode, right? And so Tisha comes back basically saying, hey, I feel like you call out every single mistake I make. And Marceau's like, oh, I definitely don't call out every single mistake, right? And then he said, basically, we all make mistakes every now and then. And, every now and then you're going to get called out for it. But this is an opportunity to learn. But it's clear as day that Tisha did way too much at this birthday party. But the other side, this has been a long-going theme with Tisha, separate from whether Marceau is right or wrong. Tisha has an issue with accountability, period, right? Tisha has an issue with owning her behavior, with throwing rocks and hiding her hand. She is very much just as messy as everyone else in this cast. However, for whatever reason, when it gets exposed on her, she starts with the tears. She tries to play victim. She tries to pretend that she's not doing exactly what she is intending to do. And that's the biggest issue that people have with her. If you just own that, hey, I want to go into this party being messy, I need screen time, I need to make up for the fact that my mom and cousin are no longer on the show, and I need to keep my job. If you just come out and say that, we get it. But the problem is, you want to come out and trying to be messy, trying to come for everybody in these scenes, and then when Marceau says something to you after the fact, you want to cry wolf and be like, oh no, you just think that I'm just in the wrong for everything. No, it's not that. It's you do too much, and then when you get called out for it, you try to look for somebody to back you up and justify the nonsense and justify the foolery when there was no reason to be turned up like this at Nell's event. And if you had reservations of going, why didn't you go? Oh yeah, because you needed the screen time. Because you and Marceau are, for whatever reason, not sharing anything real that's happening in your life. So therefore, you needed this camera time, but it was a waste of time because you basically ruined the energy of the birthday party by just attacking the actual birthday person, the guest of honor. And then trying to attack other people and bringing up, like I said, a months old, reunion conversation with Stormy that should have been nipped in the bud by episode 1. But again, you just had all this smoke for everybody, and it was unnecessary. You come in, Mel comes in, then you're trying to take off her sunglasses. Like, you're just doing the most in people's personal space, and you needed to slow down. It just was completely and utterly unnecessary. I don't know what else to make of, what this scene is really going to be. And here's the thing. I mean, Marceau's not wrong. But at the same token, it's like, right message, wrong messenger, because Marceau is the king of taking zero accountability. Well, really, for the most part, mostly everyone in the show takes no accountability, but they have no problem calling out everyone else on their foolery. And I find that absolutely hilarious and everything else. But nonetheless, Marceau at times does talk to Tisha like she's essentially a child. He does talk to her basically like she's one of his kids, and that's not okay, right? So nonetheless, we'll see what happens, but I feel like, again, this is a regurgitated conversation that happens every season with these two, that Letitia says or does something that goes too far with one of these cast members. He calls her out about it and tells her she does too much. She has the crocodile tears and whatever else, and then nothing changes. And then it's, wash, rinse, and repeat for the next thing. And there's no growth, there's no vulnerability, there's no accountability, right? So it just sounds like a broken record. It just sounds like we're regurgitating the same talking points over and over again, and Letitia just wants to see how much she can get away with it. Yeah, to some people, what Marceau and his approach is saying, hey, it's rude. Hey, I don't call you out on all the mistakes you make. I could. But at the same token, in this instance, Letitia's behavior at this birthday party was completely and utterly unnecessary. She even tried to insert Mel's issue with Marceau at this birthday party, and Mel shut it down. Like, listen, this is not the appropriate platform for us to be having this conversation and discussing this. I will discuss with Marceau at a later date, in private, basically, without your presence, on how I feel, right? So, nonetheless, there is that. So, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.